What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are in a different place today, and that's because we're doing a skincare video. I'm so excited because I love skincare. I'm all about skincare. The number one thing to making sure your makeup looks good is that your skin looks good. So, I'm in my cute little robe. It's Victoria's Secret. Slippers. Oh. We are comfied out. Got my hair back, ready to go. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my videos. It makes my heart so happy. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and yeah, let's get on with the video. So before you do anything else, before you touch your face at all, you should always wash your hands. And wash them super good, which is especially important right now more than ever. But make sure if you have longer nails, you're really getting in your nails good, because that is where bacteria will hide. Okay, so after I wash my hands, then I'm gonna move on to cleanser. This is my favorite cleanser. I have a mini version of it right here where I just use the big bottle and put it into this one so I can have it in both bathrooms just in case someone is in one. This is the Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. I am obsessed with this cleanser. It's so good. I have really dry, sensitive skin, and for me sometimes it's hard to find products that don't dry me out and don't make my skin react in a weird way. This is what I've been using for a while now. I don't exactly remember how much it was. I think the big tube is 14 and the little one is 7. So first, I put a little bit of warm water on my face. Shut the water off. And then I get a little bit on my hand. You don't need that much. This cleanser won't foam up because it doesn't have any parabens or anything like that in it, which is super good. And I'm just gonna work it into my skin really good. Especially on my hairline, because I don't really use any hair products, but I do use deep conditioner from every now and then. And sometimes on your hairline, you can get pimples from hair products, so I like to make sure I get that area because I can miss that area sometimes. And then I'm just gonna rinse it off with some water. Warm water. If my skin has been a little more oily lately, I like to use just a wet cloth to get it off my face rather than directly using water to rinse it off, because it helps pick up some of that oil, whereas doing this might help my skin stay a little more hydrated. Once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna take a dry towel and just pat dry my face. You don't want to rub it. You just want to lightly pat it dry. Oh my god, if you saw my last video, my Q&A, then you saw how I said that everything that I use is teal basically, before I even realized that was my favorite color. And this is the cleanser that I'm talking about. See? I'm gonna do a little bit of a mask. I don't do masks every day because that's just a little bit overkill for me and I don't need it. But I like to do them a few times a week, depending on how my skin is that week. If my skin is really acting up that week, I might do it 4 times a week. If it's not that bad, maybe 2 times a week. The formula 10.0.6 Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask. I got this as a gift for Christmas. I got a couple different ones and I really like them. I got a couple different peel masks, but I really do prefer mud masks to clear masks to peel masks. So this is what I'm going to be using today. It smells so good. So on my dry face, I'm just going to take some onto my hand and rub it in. And I like to do it with my hands more than I like to do it with an applicator because I just feel like I can get in there more and make sure it's like in my skin good. And it goes a little faster. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. Especially right here, I'm gonna make sure I get a good amount because this area right here for me is a real problem area in my T-zone. I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's dry, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, now that the face mask is all dry and I can barely move my lips, that's why I sound so funny, I'm actually gonna use a damp towel to take it off my face. I like to do this sometimes, and then I'll go in with some water just to do a final rinse. And doing this, I just feel like for me, really helps me get a lot of the product off and out of my pores. And try and make sure that the towel you are using is pretty damp, so you're not just scratching a harsh towel on your face. Now that I got most of it off, I'm gonna go in and rinse with a little bit of water. I just want to say that I am in no way an expert on skincare. I just know what works for me and my skin personally, and my skin is more dry to normal to dry, and sensitive. So these are things that work for me. They might not work for you, and that's totally okay because everyone's skin is different. But I have tested and used all these products and they work really, really well for me. Next, I'm gonna put a little bit of face toner on. I like to use a toner and a serum before I put on any cream. I just feel like it helps retain a little bit more moisture for me. So I'm going to be using the Thayer's Facial Toner Witch Hazel in the rose petal scented one. And usually scented things don't really work good on my skin and they irritate it. But this doesn't irritate me at all. And I love this. That's it. A lot of people use this. I'm just going to use it by putting a little bit on my hand and then getting it in my hands and just working it into my skin, pressing it into my skin. I like to do this because I feel like if I use either a cloth or a cotton round or a cotton ball, I feel like I don't really retain as much hydration in my skin. But if you do have oily skin, I would suggest using a toner with a cotton round or a little cloth towel. Once that's in there good, let it dry for a minute. And then while that's drying down, I'm gonna do a lip scrub. So I'm using the NYX This Is Everything lip scrub. I'm just gonna get a little bit on my finger and rub it really good in. Your lips will start to feel a little tingly. I just like to rinse it off. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to put a little bit of Vaseline on my lips. Now that the toner's all dried down, I'm going to use a serum. And I'm going to be using a Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Serum. I actually got, that's it right there. I actually got this whole collection sent to me, the whole Tiger Grass Cicapair collection. It was this, the cream I'm going to be using today, which is the Tiger Grass cream. I got the Tiger Grass gel cream, a calming mist, and a color correcting solution. I believe that's it. But I really, really like this collection. It's specifically made for dry, sensitive skin. and that's why I really, really like it, because that's my skin. But I really think it's a good collection. Dr. Jart's pretty good. I like their products. They're just a little bit more expensive. There's a video that I did when I got the collection up on my Instagram. I did a little Instagram video so you can see all the products, how they work. So I will link that down below in the description so you guys can see that. But I love the collection. If you have dry, sensitive skin, I think this will really work for you. Considering I don't have oily skin, I don't know how it would work for you. But it's a really good collection, so I want to say that it might work well for you. But everything's trial and error, so just do what you think works best for you. Try things out. But for me, this worked really well. I love the whole collection. Before face cream, I always use eye cream. Always, always, always. And a lot of people think it's like not a necessary step, but if you start early, then you can avoid problems later like wrinkles. Especially if you have dry skin, you will be more prone to wrinkles as you grow older. So to avoid that, you want to moisturize, moisturize, moisturize every day. SPF, do everything you can to avoid that because we don't want that. So the eye cream I'm using today is the Pharmacy Do It All Total Eye Cream. I really freaking love this eye cream. It's so good. It will last you so long. I got this gifted to me by my sister. It's literally all gone. I need a new one. It is expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to end up buying it. If you have any good eye cream suggestions, please let me know down below. So I just get a little bit on my nail. There's like none in here, so I'm like scraping the edges of it. I just get a little bit on my nail, my finger, and dab it onto my eye and under my eye. You don't need that much. A little tiny bit is all you need. I feel like eyes are really forgotten in skincare for a lot of people. They just forget it. Or they'll put their face cream on their eyes, which is not good, which you'll start to notice if you are using a heavier cream on your face. If you do put that under your eye, you might get these little bumps under your eye and you're like, what the heck is that? And it's because your skin is trying to get rid of all this extra stuff that it doesn't need that you're putting onto it. And I was noticing that for a while, that I had these little bumps under my eyes. I didn't know what they were, and it was because I was using a heavy face cream. Because my skin's so dry, I was using a heavy face cream under my eyes and it just didn't need it. So last but not least, for my face cream, I'm going to be using from the same collection as the serum, the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Cream. And I really liked the other version of this. It was a tiger grass gel cream. So it was more of a gel than a cream. But it was really, really good. It felt so good on the skin. It was a lot lighter than this, so I liked to use that one. I like to use a gel cream in the morning versus just a cream because I like to use heavier products at night, because when you're sleeping is when your skin heals itself. So really, I like to do face masks and thicker, heavier creams at night instead of during the day when I don't really need it. I kind of got a lot. So I'm just going to work that into my hands first and then work it into my skin. I do like to work cream down into my neck too, because it's important to take care of your neck, but I usually take care of my neck in the shower. But neck care is super important also to avoiding wrinkles. So that is it for today's video. I love, love, love skincare, so I'm definitely going to be doing a whole lot more of these, trying out different products. Today's video's question is going to be, what is your favorite part of your skincare routine? My favorite part of my skincare routine is face masks. I love doing masks and just feeling my soft skin after. so good. But I want to know, what's your favorite part of your skincare routine? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all the fun stuff. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'll put them all down here. Yes. Thanks so much for watching.